Alright, howdy everyone, I'm Bolton. Welcome back to Dangit Grampa, and we're about to go into Chapter 5, The Clash Trial. So, how different is it going to be this time? And what's it even going to be like this time? Because, well, obviously, we don't really know officially who the victim is. And we don't even know how the victim got deadified. So, interesting. I don't think there's anything more to say about this, other than I hope it's not Karako. Like, I hope it's not. It might be, which would like suck a lot, but I hope not. I guess let's just go. Whoa, Bakuya and Makoto showed up together. How weird. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Right.
Huh?
What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? That's probably it. Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monica been shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again. That would make Elda so much easier, wouldn't it? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or? Oh. Shut up right on time, typical. Or what?
What?
Not me. Scare me?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words...
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we?
Huh?
Everyone is here. We've been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? Then who are we waiting for? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. Heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey.
Well, at least we now know it's confirmed that she's not dead. I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Karako! She's still alive? That's a ghost. If you're unified, do we have a clash trial? You need to save some for the fun. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later.
Shing!
No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts into the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. One minute comment was gone. We will rush up to Karako. Karako! So you really didn't die after all?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. So technically we read that letter even though she's not dead. Nice guy, Makoto. Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that wasn't necessarily a good thing for us. We gotta do with a ghost.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Okay. God, who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But...
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. I'll be happy when this entire thing is all over. One after another, everyone piled onto the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kayako before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So...
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the... Right. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't many I nearly said Monokumas. There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the Clash trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed now, can I? So, that's why you were late?
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But, if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in this... Okay. Interesting.
Just a second!
What are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial. After the trial, huh? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. Okay? That's a strange way to put it. Clash trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Alright. There's a blinding light of this. What the
Can't wait! I can't wait!
Has the background always been like this? I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills! Chills! Kills!
Let's get on with the show. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. Alright, there's no reason to open up the hehe handbook. There's no reason to set the skills. I vaguely remember the actually, you know what? Let's have a look at these again. So, exploded body analysis. So yeah, exploded body, fake nails, tattoo, which is to do with the Wolf of Ragnarok, fragments, still a little bit unclear. Wait. It should be noted that the bomb which had been removed from Monokuma had this. So that's what it... Okay, so I guess that's where it was. Sprinklers. So, yeah, the body would have gotten wet. Okay. When the body was found... Knife of the crime scene. Top. Right, yeah. One side was dirty, one side was clean. Chicken coop. I thought it poop. Okay. I think we're good to go. Let's just finish.
Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
First of all, what's up with the background? It never used to be like... That's so strange what the background is like. Okay.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Kyoko is literally with us, mate.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost!
Sure, mate.
But she has legs and stuff.
Yeah, we all know ghosts don't have legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology!
I have to admit, whilst I'm not a huge fan of Hero, he can be pretty hilarious sometimes.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
The fact you've got to prove that the dead body is Dangit is like the funniest thing ever. People are not convinced that she's Dangit.
Her traits?
Oh my god. One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Kyoko's gloves.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
Well, Monokuma apparently put it as, covering up cuts, but again, I don't think that's the reason.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh! You know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
If they got burnt up, wouldn't the hand also get burnt up as well?
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way the corpse is Kyoko. If I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here for a very long time. And the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to... Oh, okay, yeah. Tattoo on the right hand. Yeah.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
You know, okay, during that, I was trying to notice the sort of, you know how you got the character sort of image on the right, and sometimes it jitters, like, yeah, sometimes it like sort of like bounces back and forth, sometimes it doesn't, and I noticed when I was like editing my previous video with the class trial that when it comes up with the important information that you argue against, their character image starts moving, but if there's any other information, it sort of completely stays completely still. So I was looking for when the character image moves, but it moves at the wrong time. So maybe I'm gonna have to have a better eye on this.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
Wait, can I actually? Huh.
They
Okay.
got burnt up in the explosion.
Wait, how do I? Oh, that's how. Okay,
Then
okay,
She was
okay.
wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Oh, okay.
No, that's wrong.
We finally got it. So, it's the fake nails. So I had the wrong. Okay.
No. There's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
I mean, you don't really wear gloves to hide your hands. You wear gloves to protect your hands. Some people wear it to hide. Other people protect it.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Sure, hero. Sure.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Even though, I didn't come back for Kyoko. Even though, Bakuya, you literally said before that it's obviously Kyoko because, I guess, process of elimination, right? But I guess now you're saying it's not Kyoko because, I guess, process of elimination. Which, you know what, okay.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Before anything, we have to identify the. I mean, to be fair, we kind of know who the. We kind of know who the victim is. Not officially, but we kind of know. Everything's on us from here. There. Why are we making another argument? Looks like the body now. I guess we just go for that one.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
Wait, tattoo. You can identify the body by the tattoo.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
No, that's wrong.
I'm getting slightly better at this, just slightly.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Okay.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
Wow, dude.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
That's what we thought at first.
Her master must have made her get it. To be like,
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If we compare the tattoo to other information we have, by a courier's account, right? Is it by a courier's? Yes. Even though we got his account by going through the information of the history of Makoto, talking about the Wolf of Ragnarok, and that was stored within Bakuya's account, so it would be that. But the game's just like, no, 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 no. I'm guessing it's profile, right?
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The immediate that represents Fenrir is... Oh, hangman, okay. We only need to get one. I mean, I get that I'm on casual, but come on.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast.
I'm not that. I don't know much about Norse mythology. The only thing I know about it is like Thor, Loki. You know, Thor and Loki from the MCU. They're the only things I know about Norse mythology.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
I love that we got Loki in this. Loki's my favorite, yo.
Man, After all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. And that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Yeah, but how can we solve it if we don't know who killed... Okay, this is definitely getting a bit more interesting now.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
Huh?
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description.
So, what Kaka told me was a lie? Or was, like, misinformation?
All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier.
We only said ultimate despair because of what Kaka told us, though.
If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
I think it's Monokuma. Then again, Monokuma will talk to somebody else.
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
Yeah, but the headmaster is technically Monokuma.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay?
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this.
I'm sorry, Monokuma literally just shut down an actual discussion that was needed to be made. Just because, oh, we need to, like, stay on point, because... I don't know, ADHD, I don't know.
No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name.
Alright.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
So we're not supposed to figure out who the victim is. We're just supposed to figure out who killed the victim. God, you... Oh my... Okay.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
No, that's like... That's like...
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
I mean... No, I don't think that's likely.
Nope! There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
It's gonna be Kyoko and Makoto, right?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
That's the one we know. Yeah. Makoto and Kyoko.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
Okay, she looks confused.
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down.
Correct. Only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't understand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? When she went to go get the pickaxe.
That was 9 o'clock.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Matter between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. and I don't have an alibi. Looks like the game has... If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. Sprinklers. Has to be.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more.
To 7:30.
Are you joking me? I gotta try this.
Between 10 o'clock.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Why not the other? I don't. That doesn't make sense. But okay.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on! I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words!
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
What? I'm sorry for that.
Man, your totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
I need to prove, yeah. With certain evidence, I should do it. If we look at the body itself, I should make it clear. Moment of... What?
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no!
I...
Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
I don't understand why we're doing this. Wait, why? Wait, she's saying we're trying to frame her, but why? I'm gonna keep on going?
Are you trying to blame me?
Wait, why? Why am I getting hit though? Okay, I'm gonna say something. The whole like tempo thing, unless you're holding down space to do the tempo thing and doing it, the whole like that whole minigame without using the tempo makes no sense, because I'm getting points for hitting the, I don't know, the dots in the middle when they're aligned. I'm getting the points, but I'm still getting hits for absolutely no reason, so... Okay.
Don't know anything.
Okay, final strike.
How can you this should prove it?
Okay. And you know what, I actually had to look at this sort of a help thing again, because I couldn't,
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
Yeah, I looked at the help, and I actually have a little bit of a better understanding of like how to get through that minigame. Because you have to actually press right click when the markers align, and then you're locking onto the statements, and then you have to do left click to then destroy the statements. So I kind of forgot how to do that, and I relied solely on the tempo thing, which, you know what, I understand it now. Whether or not I remember it is another matter, but anyway.
The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
You me both.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
And she wouldn't remember that because she was still, like, nauseated from the explosion.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Oh dear. What do you mean Makoto's killer is? No, I refuse to believe it. I mean, I refuse to believe that Kyoko was the one that was killed. To be the killer? Yeah, I refuse to believe that as well. Kyoko murder someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
Okay.
Which is why I can't let that happen.
Okay.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
To be fair, anyone could also say the exact same thing, but yet they still kill the person. And, like, for example, I mean, what about Mondo? He would never kill anybody, but that happened, and I'm pretty sure other people said, oh, they wouldn't kill anybody. Yet, it happened.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
But so Parker, you're almost the mastermind after all.
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Did she?
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all.
Are you just saying this because of information that was just given to you and you're just believing everything that's right in front of your face at face value? Is that it?
And as a result, we were forced into another trial, something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
Okay.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Right.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
True, the body could have been moved.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting
Oh,
wet.
right, oh my god, yeah, the top, and one side is dirty, or wet. I thought it said it was dirty though. It's saying something. Top.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did.
So, they knew about the sprinkler. Okay.
The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water.
I don't. How does a side get covered in dirt if it's covered in? I mean, if it would have to be on the pavement, the ground, in order for it to be dirty because it was got wet. But is that what this not making much sense to me.
The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean.
Face down over the body. But how does it get dirty if it get wet? I don't get that.
This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Why would Kako say that though? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. The tarp. If it was used the way Kako said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Koko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Koko said. Body before
By
the
covering the
explosion?
body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Wait, try this?
No,
I got that first time. Let's fucking go.
actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If it got washed, then there wouldn't be dirt on it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
I had a feeling. Was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
I mean, that's what happened with Hifumi, right?
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
The chicken. The chicken coop. I don't think this is gonna be it, but we can try this.
I got it!
Oh, okay.
Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
So they killed a chicken. Wow.
But after the murder, there were only 4.
I thought it just got missing. I didn't realize it, like, got murdered.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
I will admit, it is a bit.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least
You should have just left it alone.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
How?
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it.
Maybe it was like carefully placed.
The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Oh. That's a peculiar detail.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they've already covered in blood.
Right.
This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
Right.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
The fuck do you... No, that's just completely untrue. Like... After we met up, I literally just went straight to the gym. To... What?
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kako trying to entrap me? I don't understand. This guy's dead body. What?
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one.
The what?
Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin.
Oh!
See? Pretty good
Oh
idea,
my
right?
god.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
Oh, they're gonna point to me because I'm the one that had the knife, right?
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
And because we saw the individual in our dream, whatever it was, it's making it look like we done it. They are putting the blame onto us.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
More important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? Can let Toko keep it, that's for sure. I don't want it anyway. What to do? Why don't you hang on to... So this was Kako's plan all along. Shit. In an ideological scenario, in a theoretical scenario, this is Kako wanting to get rid of me in a way. Obviously, this is probably not her plan, but this is a way for Kako to get rid of me.
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
We can see the sweat on his face now, man.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
I can be sure of what happened. What actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000%!
Considering everything up until I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. How are we gonna prove that? It's literally... I don't know how any of this is gonna help us.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
I mean, fragments, I
It's
guess?
the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
if he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well,
I mean, to be fair, that's usually how, like, a crime scene goes. Like, if you're the last person who had the murder weapon, you are immediately thought to be the murderer. It just makes sense. Getting stabbed is killed her, right?
so there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
We've already established that the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed, which means when the knife was thrust through the coat into the body, I'm...
Just because I had that automatic?
Well, getting stabbed is what...
No, that's wrong. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro.
I thought I'd tried doing that, but I mean apparently not. Okay, well first of all, I'm going to save my game, and we're going to go on a break, so see you all in a second. Alright everybody, we are back.
That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The logic is very lacking here. The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot. No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see. The exact condition... Wait. When the body was... No, wait. Body The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see. I suppose it would be the Monokuma file because it would be written down there, right?
I got it!
Okay.
The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
There seems to be a lot of forgetting around these chapters. It's hilarious.
Then the knife...
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
So what actually killed her then?
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but...
Okay.
What's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
It was a diversion.
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Once again, not everyone is you, Bagoya.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
Yeah, actually, you know what? This is something that I really hate about, like, some human beings is that like when you like ask a question about something and then someone says, "How are you so stupid just to not even realize this yourself?" Like you're literally putting down someone else to make yourself sound more superior. Why can't you just, I don't know, participate and answer the bloody question rather than putting someone else down to make yourself go up? That's something that I really don't like. And I mean, I have been a little bit victim of this, or I've sort of been guilty of this, as in like someone's asked a question and I'm like, really? You don't know the answer? I think it just depends on the context and the situation and the occasion. It depends on a lot of things. But yeah, I just don't really like it when people don't even answer the question and just, yeah, put you down like that.
I'll tell you, I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spark.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Again, why can't you tell her? I get that you don't want to waste your time on telling something that technically should be obvious, but again, why aren't you telling her if you're the one that, like, you know what it is? There's only one explanation I can think of for the explosion. Fragments.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
You mean what's inside the bomb? Because none of what we saw, that fragment, looks anything close to what the bomb looks like, so I'm guessing it's inside the bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb!
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimate... I need to concentrate. Oh. But isn't what the Monokuma file says is wrong though?
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Okay.
That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
The victim's
Fatal injury has yet to be.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, so it's another flashback bullet thing.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
Blow to the back of the head.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
It could be one of the, it could be like pickaxe. Well, any of the tools in the tool shed.
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
But she literally just said metal pipe.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Oh my goodness me, okay.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty...
Okay.
Seriously?
Okay. Jesus fuck. Okay.
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We do?
We already know?
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Have we? Wouldn't it be the knife? I mean, it's not the knife, is it? Is it? No, it's not, yeah. I mean, would it be the titanium arrows?
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her.
How would metal arrows be heavy enough to cause blunt force like that?
And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
I mean, I have doubt.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare
Oh, shut up.
Back talking anything.
I don't blame Hina for doubting it, but because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. Bloody duct tape.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
I'm not
Are you
sure. Not yet.
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, 'cause in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master! You have no right!
I still feel so sorry for Toko's character.
It said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thick.
No, that's wrong! You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
I'm so sorry, but the fact that I had to use bloody duct tape on too thin. When you're... I'm sorry, but the things don't correlate. It's really...
Another weapon?
I mean, I get, like, using duct tape to tape together another weapon. But again, like, how can you... Because the whole point of, like, arguing is that you're saying that someone's wrong. But I don't see how duct tape can be saying someone's wrong about something being too thin. It's just...
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad
Okay,
of
yeah.
duct tape.
Okay, so yeah, we're bringing this forward to people. Okay, great.
The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together.
Mm-hmm.
Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
Maybe. Possibly. I mean, if it says it's the case, then...
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
What was that voice change? What?
One stick is weak, but put them together and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Okay, thank you, Toko. Not sure why you changed your voice for that though.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
That is actually incorrect. You were in the dojo when I was in the dojo. I even saw you in there, so that was actually incorrect.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I have evidence. Do we? Kyoko went to the dojo. It must be connected to that dojo locker. Woodblock key, right?
I got it!
Yeah.
The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Why? Hang on. What if the killer is framing both of them? Oh, that's even more interesting, actually.
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just
that I want to defend her.
there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me? Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue? Could that be when? Which would mean that Kyoko, she killed someone. Oh, this just put a pin in my stomach.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Okay. But Korea should know better than anyone? Does that mean... Wait. Imagine if... Wait. Imagine if Bakuya was actually the killer. Oh my god, that would be
Those words
amazing.
you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Wait, Kako gave her room key to Byakuya, right? Which would mean... I just realized... Because Byakuya has her key, that means Byakuya... Oh my god, okay.
You and then left the locker key in my own room. But could I really have done that?
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Aha!
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Huh? Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I feel like Kyoko knew exactly what she was doing. Well, she didn't. She couldn't actually give up information about her to Byakuya. I feel like this is a little bit of a misstep that Byakuya took.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's... What do you mean? I mean, that is pretty much the case, though. There was a clear contradiction in what Kako just told us. How? But this just isn't like her to try and save herself from with such a... I don't know, I don't really understand what you're getting at. Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the... Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kako said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. I mean, to be fair, Monokuma can literally come into any room as he pleases. The mastermind's trap. The mastermind is trying to trap Kako. But what if that's not really true? What is true? What even is true at this point? What can I do? What should I do? What should I? The mastermind's trap. The victim was Makoto, and Kako killed her? What does Kako really know? What am I supposed to do? Kako's lie. I'm the only one who... I'm struggling to follow what you're getting here. Why do you know that's a lie? I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? You spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you will never move forward. We know the danger. If that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here, right now, whether or not... I don't know what is... What is the lie? I mean, obviously, I think the game wants me to go for pursue the lie. Either because it will like be much quicker. Maybe let it go will make it go longer, and run away will just make me, like, you know, die anyway. So I think I suppose pursue the lie?
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
Yeah, Makoto. Makoto's definitely lying. It must be true. It must be because there's some other deeper truth she wants to keep hidden. I'm so confused. Kako's... Oh, because of, like, her being, like, missing and stuff.
I didn't have the key to my room. Because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
Then, when we searched Kyoko's room, how else could the key have gotten there?
Someone other than me must have put it there. That's the only explanation.
Kyoko herself told me before the trial started that she had stolen something very important from the headmaster's room.
I didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to Byakuya.
Okay, everybody, so we're back to this point actually, and the reason why we're back to this point is because if I continued on the Pursue the Lie path, it would actually lead to a bad ending, and I think that's not the ending that you was meant to go for. Because I actually had to look it up online. I didn't spoil myself that much, so don't worry about it, but we have to go for Let It Go. And I was thinking, yeah, like, what is the lie? I don't even know why I didn't really call Makoto Monokuma. I don't know why Makoto even thinks that there is a lie. I'm so confused about that. But anyway, let it go. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here, something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact?
Yeah.
I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
I mean, it was you. You had the key. Obviously.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What?
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
All eyes on me, eh?
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Ooh.
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
Okay.
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Either it's gonna be me or Kyoko, right?
Voting time?
Okay. Wait, what? This feels significantly shorter. Not that I'm complaining, but That part of me feels like I'm going the wrong path. I'm so confused about this one. But I mean, thank you for that.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Me. What? Oh my, so for once it's actually me. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Everyone, you're just wrong on so many levels. I've got it all wrong, I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, Eb. Wait, is it saying that, like, I actually did it? Good job?
Yep.
No, they didn't. Okay, so yeah, this is 100% like a trap then. That's not true. None of this makes any sense. The whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
Right.
Shing!
It's the same as always, just like all of the other Clash trials. I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Oh, wait, why do I? Coco.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Coco?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Wait, if I'm gonna die, then does that mean that the game no, because I've got chapter 6 left. I'm so confused. Did I do this like wrongly? Like after school lesson. Was that Chihiro? It looked like it.
What?
Huh? What's this? What's going on? What was that? It had to be.
This is...
Oh. Oh my god. Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from a stupid guy? He must have planted it when he input my network. Damn it, around hell. I don't believe this.
It would seem...
Seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. The waste away in a garbage strewn pit, in a way, as even better special punishment. But still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey Kyoko, what's the meaning of all of this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. Well, I guess... Clash Trial... You know what? For once, I'm gonna put onto slot 2. Yeah. Because, I don't know... There's something about this feels off. I'm sure it's fine? Because even online said, like... You pick this option for the story to progress onwards, so this should be the way to go. But it feels off. So, I guess that's... I know technically we haven't actually finished chapter 5, but because, you know, the end of the Clash Trial is usually like the end of the chapter, that's why I'm going to end it here, and my goodness me, that's only like, what, 2 hours? You know what, once again, I'm not complaining, because, you know, sometimes shorter is better. Like, some people may argue that longer is better, but sometimes shorter is better. Well, it's only better if you're like, if you understand what's going on, if you can follow, if you're engaged, you know. I said this multiple times. Something is only as long or as short as your enjoyment of it. Nothing is really long or that short. It's only if you enjoy it and if you can keep up to date, if you keep engaged with the media that you're engaged with. Anyway, thanks for watching. I guess I'll see you guys for chapter 6. See you then.